Well, good evening from Dakota Ice Arena in Prairie Lake, where it is the last district game of the season for this group of Squirt A's this year. Facing off against Prairie Lake, who I believe took fourth last weekend I think they took fifth, in fact, up in Fargo. And our boys took home, I guess, the 13th place prize, if you can count it that. So, minute left to go in warm-ups. We're here at the end of the season, coming down to the end of the season. We got one more game on Saturday, and then against West St. Paul, and then we go into District 6 tournament next week. And that's a pool play type setting and tournament. So, should be fun. Boys need to come out hitting strong here tonight. And here's why. So, looks like as of right now, we're going to be the 6th seed. We've moved up above Jefferson. And Prairie Lake has one more game against Jefferson tomorrow, I believe. And so, but I don't believe Jefferson can actually come and overtake us. So as of right now, this is where the D6 standings fall. And the good old boys from Eden Prairie, a couple of those ties bringing us up from the bottom where Jefferson resides. So this Prairie Lake team, they've been good. They've had our number the last couple times we've played them, but they are not unbeatable by any stretch. And so I think tonight, coming off the confidence of last weekend, I think we can hopefully expect a pretty good, strong competitive game tonight from Eden Prairie against Prairie Lake. So, let's get rolling. The voice is coming back a little bit. Somewhat recovered, mainly recovered from the weekend. And I think we'll be good to go. I'm feeling good. It was fun this weekend, but it's nice to be back. And playing back home, sleeping in your own bed. And such. So I am sitting on a very bouncy bleacher and stand. So I apologize for the jitters. But we've got a viewer, spectator here just to my left that's liking to pound their feet. So that's what we've got. All right, changing the lines up a little bit tonight. We've got Tucker at center, Grayson up at left wing, and Pavel at right wing. Pavel starts off the game with a shot deflected off the Prairie Lake goalie. And customarily, they scrum in the near the half wall. Prairie Lake slips it around to the far side. Pavel's there to try to tie everything up. Prairie Lake comes away with it. They dart right down the middle. They get taken down by Dylan. And Eden Prairie now marches it back up ice with Tucker curling wide. He gets taken down, no call on that. And Prairie Lake marches right back up the ice again. Lose it over by the dot. Pavel picks it up. He tries to shove it back out to try to find Schroeder. He couldn't. And now it just goes back and forth between defenses at Prairie Lake. Prairie Lake tried to pass it out to the center. He got it caught. Alexi was there to pick it up. And Alexi went back to Mason. Mason over to Locusmo. And now Mason finds himself back behind the net. Shot out front. by Prairie Lake, went off a couple sticks. And now Schroeder off to the races, charging. He's got Leo coming center. Schroeder tries to feed him, and Leo can't quite get there. Now Prairie Lake comes again back across the Eden Prairie zone, centering out in front. Gets deflected off Eli's stick. Slow there. It was open for the taking. Puck now comes back out to center ice. And Prairie Lake is there to pick it up. Fakes a shot, goes around one, goes around two. Chip shot in and save and deflected by Eli. Again, the Lakers go centered out, pass in front, went off a skate, right back to the originator. There it is, shot, score by PL, and they get their first on the board. Sorink now out. Left wing. Tucker. Atterbury. Or Gray. Sorry, Carson. Back at defense. Prairie Lake again. Leathers comes right. Puts a shot in there. Gets pushed off by Caleb. Tucker picks it up from behind the net. He goes down. They flick it back up to Charlie again. Charlie chases after it. And it gets brought back down behind the net. Caleb sees Charlie over on the center ice. Puck pass behind him. And Prairie Lake is there to pick it up. Now over on the far side, Prairie Lake again moves up the ice. Starting pass out in front. Shot deflected high for by Eli. And Caleb now chips it up to Ethan. Prairie Lake again, shot off the post and out of play with 9:36 left to go in the first period. Wenkus just launches it up, hit a guy right in the numbers, Prairie Lake guy, and now Eli Schroeder cuts the middle, goes wide, curls back around again, pumps it back down to Pavel. No, that's Alexi. Over to Grayson, and Wenkus launches one over the top of the net. Back over on the far side again. He's got a guy loose. Mason charging after him. Nice defense by Mason. Rides him off into the corner. And now chops away at it. Schroeder again looking up ice. He's got Wenkus, Atterbury across the ice. Atterbury cuts to the middle. He gets turned around. Dillon fires one in there off the bench. And Prairie Lake stops the clock with 8:38 left in the first. Off the draw, Leo fights for it behind the net. Alexi comes into support, comes back out to the point. They get past Carson and shove it over bottom far right corner. Pass back out to the center high slot. And Leo's there to pick up the loose puck. Forces it up to Tucker. Tucker goes down along the far side half wall. Back to Tucker. Tucker's shot. And again, Prairie Lake quick to get that puck into the middle of the ice. And up the ice. Now Bassow picks it up again, keeps it alive for Eden Prairie. as Leo helps over on the bench of Prairie Lake. PL now got 3-on-2. They're all slapping their sticks. They want a piece of it. Shot, off the top of the pipe. And PL again looking for options. Dusting off a little bit, and Leo's there to pick it up, and now he's charging. And we're going to get an offside on EP. So we got Gray, Schroeder, Rink on the front line here. Gray chases him into the corner. Now Rink over on the near side corner. Knocks the guy up against the wall. Gets a Gray with a shot. Rink with a shot wide right. And now the puck up along the far side boards by Prairie Lake bench. Schroeder again brings it over into the zone. And puts a shot up and covered by Prairie Lake. Prairie Lake picks it up off the faceoff. They get pinned up against the boards. Now they pass it up cross center ice. Leonard chases him over under the boards. They get it back cross ice again, and now Pavel races up the far side. He's got Tucker following, curling behind him, and Atterbury out in the slot. PL takes it away, and they try to punch it back up ice again. Miles pops it back down. And now Prairie Lake again. Langley passes out front. Behind Prairie Lake. And now we come back up in front again. Tucker almost had a clear shot as he blocked the pass up the ice. And now dribbles back down behind Prairie Lake net. Langley pops it around to the other side, on the far side corner. Pass out in front, wayward pass, kind of a lazy pass by Prairie Lake, but they're able to still convert it. Langley brings it wide, shot, puck is high, try to slap it in, and it goes behind the net, and now Eden Prairie marches it back up again. Schroeder takes it across the blue line, stops, curls, tries to pop it back out to the point, nobody there. And now Prairie Lake back on the charge. Lacasmo, cross-ice pass through the slot, nice defense by Eden Prairie. And Schroeder again marching up ice, he's got Alexi to his left. Schroeder gets wedged up against the far side hash marks. Alexi picks it away, still fighting for it. And Prairie Lake slaps it in to their near side corner here. They now come back up the ice with it. Cross ice pass, got a guy open. Pass out in front, looking for Leathers out in the front, the crease, and they couldn't capitalize on that pass. Wenkus now shoves it up to Gray. Gray over to Tucker. Tucker cuts forward and cuts to the center. We're going to get a penalty on Prairie Lake with 4:27 left. And Eden Prairie is going to go up on their first power play of the evening. What's not happening to the Eden Prairie team now is that we aren't getting down by 5 or 6 goals early in the first period. We're keeping it close, keeping us in the game. And that's given us a lot of opportunities, specifically against Minnetonka this past weekend. So here we see it again tonight. Close game in the first. Prior Lake again just out races everybody. Pass, backhand shot over the top. Rink now picks it up. He tries to charge it up the ice. Puck goes to the center ice, regrouped by Prior Lake, and they march it right back into the Eden Prairie zone again. Shot, glove saved by Eli. So 39 seconds left to go in the penalty. Eden Prairie still on the power play. Mason flings it around to Bassow. Bassow up to Tucker. Tucker looks left, looks right, crosses through, and the puck just floats away from him and loses control. And Prior Lake now picks it up along the far side. They now march it up ice. Go wide left, come in shot off Eli's glove over to the near side corner. Tucker there again, fires it back up ice to Pavel. Pavel across the blue line, fires one in there into the legs of Prior Lake. Puck comes behind into the near side corner. And off the bench, Prior Lake gets it, looks left, looks right, saved by Eli, and a quick cover to rob Prior Lake of their second goal of the night. As that D-man, as that forward got loose behind our D. Eden Prairie chops it up ice off the face-off. Puts some pressure on PL as they try to capture it at the blue line. Schroeder chops it back. Leo puts pressure on it. And now Prior Lake dumps it back down. Dillon picks it up, brings it behind the net. Runs into a couple roadblocks. And puck tricks back to Eli where he picks it back up again. Intercepted pass out into the high slot, and he fanned on it. Now Alexi looking for Leo. Leo eventually comes away with it, and now Leo just dumps it down as we get a few new Eden Prairie players off the bench. PL takes control right in front of their net. Now they dump it down. With the $1:46 left in the first period. Gray slings it around to the far side. Charlie chases after it. And now Mason gets all tangled up. Pass over to, shot saved by Eli. And now Eden Prairie tries to clear their zone, they can't. Caleb now slings it around the far side. Hits Charlie. Charlie backhands it out to Tucker. Charlie now chases after, puts pressure on Prior Lake. Caleb keeps it alive. Tucker picks it up. Shot wide right. Gray again picks it up. 43 seconds left. And Again, shot off the pipe again. Wow, if they were giving goals for pipes, Prairie Lake would have a ton. Now Tucker back up again, 26 seconds left. Charlie sitting out front. Oh, now Tucker hits the pipe. And Prairie Lake comes back again. Back up ice, 18 seconds left. Shot off of Eli's pads. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty on Miles. With 13 seconds left. Well, fast and furious here towards the end of the first. I like it. Slap shot in off Eli's pads. Big thunk. Now let's control the rebounds. Again, loose, and that'll do it for the end of the first, where Prairie Lake up by 1 versus Eden Prairie. Nicely done, way to go. A lot closer than they have been the last couple times we've met with these guys. Now we decided to keep it alive. Keep it close, take advantage of those opportunities at the other end. All right, so the boys in black now moving left to right. Off the face-off, underway here to start the second. Prairie Lake pops it back to themselves, now brings it over into the Eden Prairie zone. They pass it wide over to the point. Fires shot in there, look out, save, goal, Prairie Lake. That was quick. Again, PL wins the faceoff. They drop it back, now bring it back up across center ice. They drop it down into the Eden Prairie zone. Carson Strong there to pick it up. Slings it back up the sides. Tucker's there to pick it up. He brings it up the far side, dumps it down. And Pavel over on the far near side corner puts a stick on it. Tucker comes back with it again to help support, and he gets all wound up over at the top of the circle, and Prairie Lake now pops it over to into the neutral zone. They bring it back up, they reverse course, go the other way. Shot from wide outside, and Eli's there with the nab like he's playing catch with his son. Eli, for the record, doesn't have a son. Caleb slings it out over to the far near side. Prairie Lake comes and grabs it, but they go offside. They briefly drop into the Eden Prairie zone. They gets blocked, and now Alexi races up the far side boards, gets pinned up against the wall in the far side corner. Prairie Lake corner. PL comes away with it. They now look up ice as they have some options. They curl left, go around the bench, fall over in the corner. And now they try to pop it back out behind the net off of Eli's pads, and now Caleb grabs a hold of it. He comes all the way up, dumps it down, and we get a new couple players for Eden Prairie. Leo slaps at it, back over onto the side. Rink now forces it back out in front. Leo's got it, and a scrum. Now Rink again, chops back at it. He brings it back up. Leo's got it, over to Rink. Rink's got Tucker. Tucker fires one in there for Tucker, and they couldn't connect. Again, back to Rink. Rink back to Tucker in front. Tucker nabs him, and that's going to be, he goes over like he went over some handlebars, and Prairie Lake is going to go to the penalty box for that one, and Eden Prairie is going to go on their second power play of the evening. Still looking for that elusive first goal. 10:19 left in the second. Tucker, Rink, Gray up front. Puck over to the side of the half wall. Oh, there it is in front again as Christian dumped it down low. It was loose. Rink picks it up now over in the far side corner. He loses it. And now Dylan picks it up at center ice. Over to Gray. Gray popped it over. Tucker races around, tries to dust a couple people off. And now Charlie again hacking at it, trying to put some pressure on Prairie Lake. Prairie Lake gets ridden into the corner, and Dylan comes charging back up to Tucker. Rink charges. Shot. Oh, there it is again. Gray fired it in there. Fired shot. Tucker picks it up again behind the net. Prairie Lake now dumps it back. As they now dump it back down into the Eden Prairie zone. Christian up to Schroeder. Schroeder gets locked up at the high slot. He curls back around again. Fires one in there. Shot. Puck is loose again. And Prairie Lake tries to make some progress back into the Eden Prairie zone, and they can't. Puck is now loose. Eden Prairie had a shot at it. They couldn't connect, and now Prairie Lake again charging up. Put a body on, shot, score. Again, Prairie Lake on the faceoff. They bring it back up along the near side. They go down as Schroeder put a body into one of the Prairie Lake players. Now, puck finds its way over on the far side. Back down to the Eden Prairie corner behind the net. Schroeder now rips it up, bounces funny off of the boards, and keeps Prairie Lake active. Shot, save by Eli. 7:26 left. As a new line comes out for Eden Prairie. Tucker again back out to the point. Tucker chases over on the far side hash wall. Hash marks. Hash wall, that's a new one. Again, we're just going back and forth. Prairie now centering out in front again. And it's covered up by Eli. I don't know, what do you call that? The rope-a-dope? All right, Alexi chases after it. He's unable to connect. Now Tucker charges behind the net. He tries to get a stick on it. He can't. Leo now fights for it, and he peels it away. He fights for it, tries to bring it over to the Prairie Lake zone. He gets it taken away. And now Prairie Lake back on the march. Wenkus had it for a minute. Got it up to center ice. Prairie Lake peels it back. Shot over the top of the net. Rebound wide right. And now it's a foot race. And Prairie Lake picks it up from behind their net. Finds a guy up at the blue line. Eli is there to slap it back in. Bird fires it from far, wide right, left. Carson fires one up there, blocked. And now we got a 2-on-1. Now we got a 1-on-0. Oh, and it's an offside. Saved by the offsides. Oh no, it wasn't offside. It was a penalty. Only one set of eyes here. Schroeder off the draw. Rink charges into the half wall. Try to put some pressure on it. Puck comes back out to the near side corner. Prairie Lake grabs it. Rink now comes in, peels through. Nice move by Charlie to cause the turnover. Carson pinches. But Prairie Lake's able to capture it. Now they bring it back up into the Eden Prairie zone. They circle to the left. Back out to the point. Puts it into the center. Couple people collide. And Carson collides. Brings it back up to Rink. Rink over to Schroeder. And now Ethan gets moving. Schroeder cuts to the middle. He's got Rink right onto the high slot, and it gets intercepted by Prairie Lake. They're playing a hot puck, not hot potato there, and someone finally takes control of it. Mason comes after. He tries to pull it behind their net, Eden Prairie's net. He runs into a couple defenders, but he keeps after it again. Look at him go. Wenkus, toe drag, backhand. Nobody there for the rebound. Gray comes in to help. And now Prairie Lake again. Fires one in there. Off the mark. Matthew picks it up. Takes it inside corner. He goes down. Puck still loose out in front. Look out. As both Atterbury and Pavel had an opportunity. Prairie Lake then sends it back down all the way into the Eden Prairie zone. Eli gets a stick on it, shoves it back out to Mason, and now Caleb picks it up in the far side corner. He rifles it back up across the blue line. And Prairie Lake regroups and can't quite get back on sides, and we go offside with 4 minutes left in the second. Lakers definitely winning the shots on goal challenge here. 21 to Eden Prairie's 9. Schroeder again. Battling for it in the center. He can. Now Prior Lake sends it up ice. And we're going to get an offside and redo it. So we've got Berg, Schroeder, and Alexi on the front line. Faceoff comes back to Dylan. Dylan tries to chop it up along the near side. Berg over to Alexi. Alexi's doing his dust move. He looks like a Ginsu knife commercial over there. Chopping and slicing. Prior Lake again just pops it up the ice. Dylan picks it up. He's got 3 guys in front of him, cuts to the middle. Gets mugged, and we're going to get a penalty coming on Prior Lake. Bounces it in Berg's direction, and now it goes all the way down into the Prior Lake zone. Still no penalty yet called. And there we go. Puck comes out to Carson. Carson bumps it over to Caleb. Puck's loose out in front. There it is. There it is. Tucker back to Carson. Carson back over to Caleb. It gets popped loose. Now it's just a speed thing. Carson, nice chase by Carson, and he slings it back around the far side. Prior Lake able to keep it alive. Back to Caleb. Caleb now up to Pavel. Pavel gets tied up, and Prior Lake comes back up ice with it. Just as quickly as they got it, Caleb takes it away from them. Flick it back over to Tucker. Crosses over the blue line, down deep into the Prior Lake zone. He rims it back around to Caleb. Caleb tries to keep it alive. He does. Pavel picks it up. Pops it back to Caleb again. Caleb fires one in there, hoping for a rebound, as he had Atterbury sitting in front. Again, nice back check by Grayson. Grayson over, looking for Wenkus. Wenkus picks it up. He now passes one in there, bounces off, shot! Oh, and a nice save, and a nice opportunity as Grayson was able to get a stick on it, and we just couldn't capitalize. 6 seconds left to go on the Eden Prairie power play, where we have Charlie, Eli, and Ethan on the front line. Prior Lake picks it up, fires it up ice. Got a guy, they bring it down into the far side corner. Knocked off the puck. Schroeder knocks the guy off the puck. Wenkus taps at it, gets it up over to Gray. Gray flings it loose. Grayson now picks it up. Mason picks it up again. Up to Schroeder. Schroeder back to Dylan. Dylan back to Schroeder again. Schroeder crosses over the blue line into the high slot. 3 guys in front, and it's going to go in for a glove cover with 39 seconds left to go in the second period. That looked like a good opportunity for us to get some momentum. Excuse me for the cough. All right, we keep that line out there again. Puck off rink skate. He kicks it behind the net. Prior Lake rims it out to the back. Schroeder there for the interception. He gets it poked away. And now Prior Lake try to pass it up. It gets deflected off the skate. They chop at it anyways. Now they've got a guy sitting out in front. They try to get it over to him, and it goes off the back of the net. And comes back out to the point again. 9 seconds left. 4 seconds. Just a long fired shot into Eli, and that'll do it for the second period. So Prior Lake adds 2 in that period, and winning the shot on goal. (21-13). All right, so third period, we've come back from deeper deficits than this. If you recall Edina a couple weeks ago, came back to win that one. This one is not out of reach. All right, we start. Again, where we started before, running right to left. Caleb slaps it up ice. Off the face-off. A little commotion at the blue line, and Tucker comes away with it, tries to skate through 11 yellow, or a couple yellow jerseys. And now Leathers comes back forth. Oh, and he's tripped. And no call on that. Nice save, Eli. Carson now chases after the dumped puck. He's pursued by 2 Lakers. They take it away from them. They bring it back up ice. Alexi over to Leo. Puck back to Caleb again. Caleb finds Bassoff. Bassoff fires one in there. Can't get enough on it. Foul ball. Tucker slaps it over to Leo's direction. Leo picks it up the half wall back to the point. Dylan pauses. Dumps it back down to Leo again. Alexi picks it up on the near side corner. And now again, Prior Lake fires one down there, had a guy loose. Dylan was there enough to put some pressure on him. Now pass out to the high slot. Goes wide on the pass, and Prior Lake needs to regroup. They can't make much headway, and Eden Prairie brings it back out to center ice. And as quickly as that started, it ended, and Prior Lake brings it back down. Miles again slings it up to Grayson. Grayson keeps the pressure on. Oh, pass shot as the pass went out to Schroeder from Prior Lake. Now Leonard fires one in there, and we deflected too much and just stopped it on its course. Off Alexi. Miles pokes at it, takes it away. Prior Lake slings it around to the far side. Leonard picks it up, over to Dylan. Dylan chops it up to Schroeder. Nobody can connect on that pass. Atterbury now picks it up. He dumps it down And we get a new line from Eden Prairie. Tucker over on by himself as his compatriots enter the chat. Rink tries to put some pressure on. He can't. Prior Lake. Oh! As they were crossing the blue line, he just blew a tire and went straight into the boards. We were able to bring it back. However, Prior Lake now regains control down in the corner. Rink now up to Gray. Gray takes it wide. Tries to pop it back to Mason, and it's intercepted by Prior Lake. Now Prior Lake has a opportunity to pass it across ice. They can't connect. They center it back out off of Eli's skate. And again, they fire one in there, and it's going to be a save by Eli with 9:19 left. Off the face-off, high slot, quick shot, wide right. Carson tries to flip it back up again. Over to Leo. Leo now picks it up. He fights for it along the far side by the Eden Prairie bench. Prior Lake shoots side of the net. They still keep control of it. Back out to their point. Puck now filters back into the neutral zone. Prior Lake tries to regroup. Alexi picks it up, dishes it over to Leo. Leo tries to get a shot off, and it's blocked by Prior Lake. They reverse course behind net, dump it up to the far side. Leathers takes it all the way down to the corner. Carson grabs him. Back out to the bench side point. And they just fired it into the Eden Prairie bench. And we'll pause for a face-off. Sorry, I had to cough there. Still not over this darn bug. Miles just chips it in, cross ice down to the far side corner. Prior Lake picks it up behind the net. Slings it around to the near side. Tries to pass it up ice. They can't. Tucker there to block it. And now Prior Lake picks it up at their own blue line. Try to bring it across. And he gets stopped by Basov. Pass now over to Atterbury. Tucker picks it up. Atterbury pauses in front. Tucker keeps his stick on it. Back to Basov. Basov fires one in there. Off the pipe. Atterbury tries to scrap for it to drop it back in again. Back out to the point to Caleb. And now Prior Lake brings it across the other side. Leonard now battles a bunch of Lakers at the blue line. They come away with it. Leathers cuts to the middle. He's got all the time. Fired shot off the pipe again. Now Gray up to Tucker. I'm sorry, Atterbury up to Tucker. Tucker shot off the pipe. Oh my God, can you believe it again? Oh, the Laker came off the bench. He was behind our D. Out in front, shot off the pipe again, and they finally score and get it in. Prior Lake gets their fourth. All right, Rink, Schroeder, Gray. Gray got some new decals on the top of his helmet, I noticed. 6:32 left. Don't know what the story is behind the extra decorations. Maybe it's something he picked up in Fargo. Charlie chases over to the far near side corner. He goes down along with a Laker. And even Prairie can't keep it onside. Gray off the face-off. Prairie brings it down low. Fired shot in. Wide left. Dylan picks it up. Over to Charlie. Charlie fires it right into a Prairie Lake player's stick. And Prairie Lake's going to go offside. Alexi tries to break one loose. He can't. And Prairie Lake brings it back up as ice again. Boy, they're good at getting that puck out to the center, aren't they? And then just use your speed to go around everybody. Shot wide right. Tucker now grabs it, tries to grab it. Prairie Lake again fires one in there, again off the pipe. They wrap around the other side. Leo tries to grab at it, but Prairie Lake beats him to it. No fear, though. Leo never gives up. He grabs it right back again. He tries to pass it through a couple skates. He keeps up again. Tucker with it. Tucker over to Alexi. And Alexi fires it right into the gut. Nice save by Prairie Lake. Off the face-off again. Tucker centers it out in front for Leo, and Leo couldn't connect. Now here comes PL again, around everybody. Shot, saved by Eli. Miles now grabs it. Whoa, he's out of control. He's spinning everywhere. Oh, Prairie comes back with it. Shot, saved by Eli. Great save. As they had three Lakers there with options. 4:22 remaining. 5 on the game clock. Prairie Lake tried to dump it back in. Dylan now charges up the near side. He slings it down deep. Atterbury tries to pop one in there. Schroeder now chases a guy up on the far side. Dylan knocks the guy over. He's going to get a penalty on that. And Dylan is going to find his way to the penalty box for a timeout. All right, so now penalty killing by Eden Prairie. Shot across the bow. Nobody there to slap it in. Comes up to center ice. They pass it up. Ooh, and a stick cracks. Just off the pass. Good pass, I guess, huh? Tucker now picks it up. He's got Alexi to his left. Alexi cuts back to the front. Pass out in front, nobody there. Caleb fires one in there. Stick save by Prairie Lake. And Prairie Lake back up the ice. Wenkus charges after it. He bounces it back to Tucker. Tucker kicks it loose, brings it back up far side, trying to cut to the center, tries to get it over to Alexi again. They scramble for it in front of the net, and Prairie Lake comes back with it. 2:45 remaining. Caleb now charges after it. He stops, curls back. He's got Alexi on the near side half wall. Alexi now brings it back, stops, surveys his options. Oh, and he just dumps it down, and we're going to get a new couple players for Eden Prairie. Leonard picks it up. 2:14 remaining. Now Carson slings it back to Gray. Over to Miles. Miles. Over to Leo. Leo to Ethan, offside on Eden Prairie. 1:51 left to go on the clock. 2 minutes on the game clock. Prairie Lake just dumps it up, crosses over center ice. They now drop low into the Eden Prairie zone. Nice play. Are they going to call that? They are. Call that on Caleb. I thought that was a good play. I must not have seen it clearly. It's all right. So 1 minute with 38. We might be able to get this through. Off the face-off, shot fired. Oh, and it went off of Mason's shoulder and almost went in. And now we're just running the clock down. Nope, we stopped it. There we go. Back to the point again. 59 seconds left to go on the game clock. Back over to the board's bench side point. Back over to our near side point. They pinch in. Prairie Lake. Shot. Pop high behind the net. They bring it back out. Curl in. Gets poked away by Dylan. Nice defensive play. 37 seconds left. Prairie Lake again. Brings it back high. Drops it back to Crosby and Tilla. Fires across ice to the dot. Fired shot. Save by Eli. 23 seconds left to go. Seven seconds. Center pass out front. Oh, and it goes in. And that's it. At the buzzer. They're going to count it. And that is the game. EP goes down 5-rip. And I'm going to say it. It was a closer game than that looked. But they just were a little too fast in some places, and we just couldn't capitalize on some of the scoring opportunities. But good effort by Eden Prairie. And we'll be back on Saturday over at West St. Paul Arena playing West St. Paul hockey for a tune-up before we start the District 6 games next week. So until Saturday, we will see you later.